Okay, it's July 18th, 2021. It's about 2:45 p.m. and we're looking here at the Green Bridge and some new rock that's been set here and a new trail. We're going to walk down. I'm going to show you the old trail and we're going to come back to this. Try to take our time and not fall. Like I said, try to. This new rock is kind of pretty. We'll get to that in a minute. We're going to walk down here first and see how this here loop works. And there's my feet. Real serene in here. It's about, I don't know, 60 degrees, maybe 65. Very lush, as you can see. There's the dancing redwood tree, spiraling its way upward. That's something. Sword fern in here. Some cut grass. Now, we're in a drought, but yet here's some water that just comes right out of the ground here. These steps were set 6 years ago, I believe, 5 or 6. Here's a meditation bench and the spirit house. You might hear Leo barking in the background. And here's the singing bridge. There's a great legacy fir tree. It's about 5 foot in diameter. That is a ginormous tree. Yeah, there's some effort involved in setting these steps and getting all this rock down here. I stopped counting at 30 tons. All of it hauled down in 5-gallon buckets. This is one trail out to the upper grove. I'm gonna walk down this trail to the waterfall bridge. Give you a look around. Can't quite see it, but there's trail by that big redwood tree across the gulch there. This was pretty impassable before the trail went in. The drop from top to bottom is about 100 feet. The trail is about a quarter mile in length. I didn't count the hours. No point in that. Every minute was a joy. Try not to fall. You see the bugs flying there. Real steep, but pretty in here. The rock and the level trail really helps, so you can actually look around and appreciate some of the natural beauty here. These great trees. That's a white fir or a western hemlock, I'm not sure which. A lot of redwoods in here. About biffed it there. That's a large tree. Maybe a 6 foot in diameter tree, redwood, old growth. Some people go to church. Some people live there. This is my church. Give you a look down here. We're headed down that way. We'll see it in a minute. These are 4x8 pressure treated fir, green fir, with 4 foot 5/8 inch by 5 inch by 4 foot rebar hammered down into the ground with a stake pounder and a sledgehammer. Look at that MC Escher configuration over there. We're headed over that way, hopefully. We have a guide rope here for the feeble or the chicken, not sure which. Give you a look around here. Up the trail from whence we came. Back down. You might see my shadow looming. Oh, pretty lace ferns among the sword ferns and the bracken. Now, we call this the waterfall. Being as we're in the middle of a drought, there's not much water to fall, but it's still coming out of the ground. One of my favorite views up there. This was a challenge. This is the steepest part of the trail. And a lot of this is rock. And it's kind of hard to pound rebar into rock, and sometimes it had to be cut off with a hacksaw. You can see this is pretty steep. Maybe I'll keep my eyes on my feet. Yep. Onward and upward. Give you a look down the hill as I'm huffing and puffing, and that's the other side. Pretty shady in here. That sounds like huffing and puffing. It is. This trail went in, I want to say year before last. This leg of it, I should say. Now, this is the new stretch. And this is the old on my feet. We're gonna take a break here. Pick it up in a minute.